And welcome back to the show. The Institute for Entrepreneurial Leadership is an independent, not-for-profit organization supporting economic development through entrepreneurship. Now, their mission is to eradicate the systemic barriers preventing access to the knowledge, networks, and capital required for entrepreneurial success and wealth creation. And due to the support of the Bronx Community Foundation, the organization is holding a virtual hands-on support event for Bronx business owners. Joining us and telling us more details is the Chief Executive Officer at the Institute for Entrepreneurial Leadership, Jill L. Johnson. And Jill, good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on, and especially at a time like this. And when we talk about small business, of course, the lifeblood of America, and particularly more so here in New York City. I know that you've got a hands-on approach in trying to enhance small businesses go to that next level.
Absolutely. And, what we're really focused on is increasing small businesses' capacity to grow. Well, first of all, let's say to survive, because as you just said, it has been a tough time for sure. But it's been a tough time for a lot of small businesses for a long time, and they've been in survival mode. We want to try to change that dynamic from going from survival to actually thriving and growing so that these businesses are creating jobs and they're building wealth in the communities that they serve.
Yeah. And so here you are, and you've got this virtual workshop that's taking place. And I understand you've got what's called the Hackathon. The Hackathon, right. So for business owners, an opportunity to really connect and really drill down on a few things.
Yeah, and let me clarify. This is not a workshop in the traditional sense. This is really a roll up your sleeves, let's get it done. We know that there's a lot of information that's out there, but it's how you apply that information that makes the difference. And so what we're doing through these small business hackathon events, and they are virtual, as you said, we are pairing small business owners with people who are experts, who do that work for a living, financial projections, social media marketing, driving traffic to your website, and looking at the competitive landscape to help you better compete. We're bringing people to the table who are volunteering their time. So business owners do not have to pay anything. They sign up, they show up, and they will get the help that they need.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to business owners in navigating post-pandemic?
Well, oftentimes, Darren, it is about just trying to figure out how to do things differently. So many business owners were actually not even online pre-pandemic. The pandemic has forced people to get digital ready and to try to find new customers and new audiences that they just weren't serving previously. So being online is a big thing. We also know that many people have been applying for the various loans through the government, as well as for grants. Well, many of those require that you have your financials in order. That has been a huge issue. Business owners not understanding their financials and not being able to produce those documents.
And so as this hackathon takes place, obviously people have the opportunity to get the much needed resources that are out there. What is your hope and the takeaway after they have this experience?
What we want them to do, Darren, is to really take advantage of this opportunity to get help one-on-one. This is not, again, a traditional workshop. You're not just sitting in listening to information. This is where you have access to an expert to help you one-on-one. We send you into your own breakout room, and one-on-one, you are able to get the help that you need. So again, it's real hands-on, tangible support to help you move your business forward.
And we talked a little bit about the pandemic before, Jill, and the fact of how it's affected so many people. But there is pandemic relief that's out there for small businesses, correct?
Yes, there are a lot of programs, again, to get access to information. There are many grant opportunities that are out there. Many companies are making grant dollars available to small businesses. But what you need to do is, again, to get this one-on-one help to make sure that you are ready and to make sure that you're using all the information that's available to really implement that in your business to grow.
And for our viewers, take a moment and just share a little bit more about your organization and the work that you actually do.
Yeah, well, I have to say, this is the work that we do. This is where we have our expertise. It is providing that high touch, hands-on capacity building support to help businesses grow. So in general, we work with small business owners through our Small Businesses Need Us program. We have a program for women of color who have the potential to grow, scale, and exit. That's our Women of Color Connecting program. And we have a program to introduce people to angel investing and what that is all about. So those are our 3 program focus areas. But at the end of the day, it is all about helping small businesses to get to that next level.
Yeah. And as we look to the future, obviously, give me a little bit of your prognosis of what do you see happening as far as small businesses. We know that they're definitely on the recovery side of the COVID-19 pandemic. Do we see a lot of businesses being able to make that turn, given the fact that some have had to close their doors and others have really had to make some real serious cuts, and we've got staffing shortages all across America? Do you think the small business will see a quick rebound?
I don't know about a quick rebound. And, again, I think that small business owners in Black and brown communities have been struggling for a long time. So when you say rebound, I'm not quite sure what that means for those communities. I think that in the communities that we serve, what we're trying to do is to get people to recognize this as an opportunity. Yes, it has certainly had its challenges, but there are opportunities as well. There are more people shopping online than ever, more people that are ready to support small businesses, people that are more aware of the need to shop at small businesses. So there is a real opportunity. It's up to business owners, however, to really take advantage of it and to figure out how they operate differently, how they change business as usual.
Yeah. Well, Jill, I want to thank you so much for coming and being with us on the show. I think small businesses have an opportunity to go and grow. And I know that one of the biggest challenges that small businesses have are access to resources. We've heard that so many times here on our show. And thank you for providing those access to resources so that way our small businesses can not just grow, but thrive. Thank you so much, Jill.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And if I can just say that people can go and find out more about our resources at growmybronxbiz.org. That's growmybronxbiz.org.
All righty. And then also we want to let our viewers know too that if you want more information, we encourage you, please do us a favor, visit their website at weareifel.org, and then follow on social media at that very same name. All right, we've got more show coming up. Don't go anywhere. Open continues coming up right after this.